Good afternoon, because afternoon for me, to everybody else, whatever time of the day you're watching this. Welcome to new subscribers. We have a couple more of you. Lovely to have you along. Today, I just want to give you a bit of an update. Today was the official opening of the school garden. It was so much fun. I didn't even realize, I said to you in the last video that they said some celebrity was going to come and do the opening as well. Oh no, I was so embarrassed when I realised, because the teacher had mentioned his name a couple of times. I thought, no, I don't know the name. And it was Terry Holmes, apparently played for Wales rugby. And I think his last match was 1985 or something like that. So I should have known better because of all the sports that get spoken about in our house. But yeah, it was a lovely event because the gentleman from the charity that gave the school the money for the covered play area for the pergola, the fence, the track on the ground, and the fake turf, the formal bits that were done by the company. They obviously were invited to come and see what was done with the money that they donated to the school, and to see what else is being done, where we are with the vegetable garden and the flowers and everything else that you've seen me do. So it was very nice. All the head teacher was there, the deputy, the secretaries, all the children were there. And of course, I've never seen the children in the garden playing as the group, because when I'm working in there, usually they're in class. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking you around there. So it was the first time I'd seen all of the children out in the garden playing and how they use it. It was amazing. It was so rewarding seeing those children enjoy the area and play with it. They love it. That was really good. So to see the children enjoy it and appreciate it, and the appreciation of the teachers, that really made it so much worth it to know that they love the space that's been made for them. And then when we went back into the class, the gentleman was presented with the plaque that's going to go up on the wall in the garden, in remembrance of the charity and Terry Holmes, who opened the garden. And they were having, Welsh cakes, of course, and some biscuits. And then I was presented by the gentleman on behalf of Terry Holmes a little gift from all the children and the teachers in the class, which was really lovely. Part of the gift, unfortunately, I had to politely turn down because it was some alcohol. So we don't drink alcohol in our home, so I kindly allowed them to have that as payment for their help in doing the jobs. But we don't drink alcohol. But it was a lovely thought. And on top of that, they bought, because I always take my own water, and they're always offering me tea and coffee, knowing I don't drink tea or coffee either, but they're always offering me water. And I said, it's fine, I'm sorted, I come prepared. You know me, I don't go anywhere without being prepared. And they bought me a metal water bottle, which was lovely. I was just saying last week I need a metal one because I'm always using my glass ones with the clip tops. I take them everywhere with me. I always fill them with water, the filtered water. So I don't go out without my glass bottle with the clip tops. And I'm thinking the other day, it's a bit dodgy, if I put the bag down and it smashes, I've got a bag full of water and broken glass. And so today I get one of these metal bottles to take out. So that was brilliant, really lovely. They also gave me cinema tickets and a little bit of money for some popcorn at the cinema, which was so nice. I think I shall take Harry out to the cinema with that. And then the icing on the cake. The children made me a card. It was so sweet. And inside they wrote all their names. It was so wonderful for them to write all their names. It was really lovely. And I didn't even know. The teachers were all laughing when they handed it over. They thought it was funny because I wasn't expecting anything. I don't do it for the reward. I do it because my grandson's in that class. I think it's nice to carry on with a project. I didn't need to. It was part of my permaculture, my PDC, permaculture design certificate, to design a project. And I asked the school. They said, yes, sure, I could design it for them. And it just went from there that while I was following through with it, and I just carry on doing it. And I'll keep volunteering 1 day a week for 3 weeks of the month to go and work on the school garden when it's not school holidays, obviously. that's just part of how it worked out, and I just love doing it. And sometimes one or two of the children come out with one of the support teachers to come and help in the garden, and that's lovely. So I don't do it for the reward, but that was just, I'll treasure this. I'll put that in my folder with the garden stuff, all the tracking I do of what's been done in the garden. So I was never expected to follow through with helping work the project. I was only asked as part of my PDC to design the project. But it's just become something I do now. And even though my grandson's only got 1 year left from September, he's got 1 year. Ooh, I keep knocking you around. 1 year left in primary school. I'll just keep going as long as I can, until I can get other parents involved as well, so that it can keep going. So yeah, that was such a lovely day. I really enjoyed it. And even though it's been raining, it was horrid rain all morning. It was really heavy. And then by 12 o'clock, it started getting a bit better. By 1 o'clock, the sun was shining. It was warm. It was glorious. And we'd gone through the whole opening, and then just suddenly the weather started, and we knew, right, time to go back inside. Just in time. It was perfect timing just for the opening, and all the kids and everybody was ushered back in. And then the hail came, and it didn't stop. I thought, I'll just hang on a few minutes and then I'll walk home, because it's literally a 5-minute walk from my house. It didn't stop hailing. So I just walked home in the hail and brought a pocket full of ice on the way. But that was lovely. It was worth it. A fantastic day. The teacher said she'll give me some photographs. I did take some photographs when the children had moved out the way, because it would be inappropriate of me to take photographs when the children were in the garden. Okay, it's not something I have permission to do. There'd be permission things and all sorts involved. So it would not be appropriate for me to take photographs with the children in the garden. So I waited till they'd gone out the way, took a few more photographs. But the teacher said she'll email me some other pictures. And if there are any without the children, I can put them up. I'll copy and put them up in the carousel I want to create. I think it is 2 weeks' time I'll create another carousel of the timeline so far, and an album on the Facebook page. So that's where you'll see the catch up, and I'll do a little video every now and again when I'm there to let you know how things are going there. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It was really good today. It was really lovely. It makes it all worthwhile. So if you get an opportunity anywhere to do something community wise, especially where the schools, if you have children in school and you can do something in the school, if they want your help with something, even if it's planting up a couple of tubs or something, it's really worth it. It feels good to do that. Or anyway, you could just go to your local community centre or something and do something small even, but it makes a big difference. So that's the update. 8 minutes. That'll take hours to upload. But it's stopped raining now. I'm going to go indoors and actually get some work done. There is some crafts. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects that have been done that I need to paint now. And I'm whittling one small little creature. I'm not telling you yet. I'm not going to reveal that just yet. We have to wait for the video. But it's one that's too small for him, for the whittler to whittle. So I'll whittle the little creature. And so it's a joint effort. I'm looking at it through this window, through to the other window on the windowsill, and thinking that's going to take a while. So I'll show you what it looks like before it gets painted, and then after. But that you'll have to wait for in the next video, which won't be tomorrow, Friday, because I'll be away tomorrow, and it won't be Saturday. So hopefully by Monday, if I do a video on Monday, I'll have to do the crafts. You see what we're doing there. Until then, everybody, have a lovely week, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.